USA Wrestling has seen unprecedented success in recent years. The talent is as rich as it's ever been. Many of today's stars are already legends. For the first time ever, FloWrestling is counting down the top 100 American wrestlers of all time. To help us in this journey, we're visiting the greatest wrestling museums in the country. Where does your favorite wrestler land? Tune in each week as we get to number 1.
How good was Joe Williams when he went to the University of Iowa? Let's put this in perspective. He lost one match in high school, and that's because he lost on an illegal slam. This guy was the guy coming into college, and the University of Iowa got him.
Joe Williams' career spanned through the end and 1 year beyond the retirement of Dan Gable.
3-time NCAA champion, 4-time All-American, didn't redshirt, got 7th as a true freshman, and then went on to win 3 NCAA championships after his freshman year.
He won his NCAA titles in 96, 97, and 98. And that 1998 NCAA championship match, he had to go through eventual Olympic gold medalist Brandon Slay. Joe Williams' international career was very long and lustrous as well. He had 6 World or Olympic appearances and 2 times brought home a bronze medal in 2001 and 2005.
The guy was consistent, he was hungry, and he had that blast double. So fun to watch, and you knew you'd be in trouble when you got on the mat against Joe Williams. But this sums it up best when John Smith said, if you stand around against Joe Williams, you will lose every time. And for the most part, John Smith was right. If there's ever been a staple of the U.S. women's wrestling program, it's Russian-born Elena Pirozhkova.
Elena Pirozhkova was born in Russia but moved to America and competed for the United States. She had a long and successful wrestling career that included 4 medals at the World Championships, including a gold medal at the 2012 World Championships. She also competed in the 2012 and 2016 Olympic Games. One memorable moment when Elena was with Team USA and they visited the White House back in 2012, she actually grabbed Michelle Obama and picked her up, kind of like baby style, and it was very funny, kind of went viral.
Elena Pirozhkova, tough, gritty, and a member of the top 100.
Barry Davis, yet another Iowa legend who wrestled under Dan Gable.
Barry Davis is the self-proclaimed greatest Hawkeye wrestler ever. And you know what? He's got a case.
He was a 4-time NCAA All-American, 3-time NCAA champion, winning those titles in 82, 83, and 1985. And in each of the NCAA finals, he defeated an eventual world silver medalist.
162 wins, which is the all-time record at Iowa. And it will always be the all-time record because nobody wrestles that many matches anymore.
Now, if we take a look at his international career, equally as impressive. Davis made 4 World or Olympic teams between 1984 and 1988, taking home 3 medals, a silver, bronze, and silver in 84, 86, and 87. The next wrestler on this list, we're gonna have to go way back. We're talking 100 years ago. Robin Reed wrestled in the roaring 20s, and records were a little bit different then, maybe hard to keep, but from every indication, Robin Reed never lost.
If it was another era, he might be the top guy. Why? Because he could beat anyone at any time at any place. And that's pretty well documented. On that 1924 Olympic team, he could go up and down the lineup and beat everyone, including the Olympic gold medalist at 191 pounds in a wrestling match. That's the kind of caliber of wrestler that Robin Reed was. After the 1924 Olympics, he retired from active competition, but then went into catch wrestling, which would be a form of mixed martial arts without the strike.
I don't know what else I can say. Robin Reed, he's a legend.
Brandon Slay, what a great wrestling name, and it embodies what he was able to do during his college and international wrestling career.
Brandon Slay was a two-time NCAA finalist for the University of Pennsylvania, and both times he lost in the NCAA finals, it was to multiple-time national champions. But it was what he did at the 2000 Olympic Games that put him here on this list.
Many thought he wasn't going to even make the team, had to beat his coach in the Olympic trials finals, and then who does he draw in the first round other than the Olympic legend, Buvasayar Satiev, and he pulls off the upset in overtime, makes a run to the finals, actually loses in the gold medal finals to Germany's Alexander Leopold. He tested positive for a banned substance, and Brandon Slay is your rightful Olympic gold medal winner. Brandon Slay was a legend slayer.
Henry Wittenberg, an upperweight, was a two-time NCAA All-American for City College of New York back in the 30s. He became the first American since 1908 to be a two-time Olympic medalist. He was a gold medalist at the 1948 Olympics and a silver medalist at the 1952 Olympics.
That's important because winning back-to-back medals like that hadn't happened since 1908, and in 1904, only the United States competed in those Olympic Games. So Henry Wittenberg, groundbreaking wrestler for the United States, and he never wrestled in high school.
Dremiel Byers is one of the all-time great Greco-Roman wrestlers in the United States of America. From 2002 to 2012, he made 8 world and Olympic teams. He competed in the 2008 and 2012 Olympics. He brought home 3 world medals over his career, a gold, a silver, and a bronze.
His bronze medal match essentially locked the first Greco-Roman championship in U.S. history. Dremiel Byers, the only Greco-Roman wrestler to win an individual world championship and a team world championship. If only we had FloWrestling back in 2002, imagine the superstar Dremiel Byers would be today. Get a load of this. Thomas Gilman wasn't even the starter his freshman season at the University of Iowa because he got beat out by his teammate Corey Clark. Now he lands a spot in the top 100.
Gilman had a solid but not great NCAA career. He was a 3-time NCAA All-American for the Iowa Hawkeyes, but never won that NCAA title. As a senior, he was upset at the NCAA championships, but what did he do?
He went on that magical run in 2017 after his senior year of college, where he went to the last chance qualifier, won the world team trials, then found himself in the finals of the world championships, where he ultimately got a silver medal. Made the Olympic team in 2021 and had Yugoyev on the ropes in the first round, but lost a razor-thin 1-point match and bounced back to get a bronze medal at the Olympics. He decided to wrestle at the World Championships and won a world gold medal. Now he has every color of world and Olympic medals: bronze, silver, and gold. He joins Dan Gable as just the second native-born Iowan to win a world championship, and now he finds himself in the top 100.
Logan Stieber wrestled at a high level from a young age. He was a 4-time Ohio State champion, and he was placing in the U.S. Open when he was just in high school. He went on to college at Ohio State University, becoming only the 4th ever 4-time NCAA champion. He was a bear on top in both folk style and freestyle.
On top of that, he was the very first 4-timer to actually win a world championship. He did that in 2016. Part of the 2015 Ohio State NCAA championship team, the only one in school history. Logan Stieber has a unique spot in American history, one that we will always remember.
Stan Dziedzic was a 3-time NCAA All-American at Slippery Rock University and a 1971 NCAA champion.
The way we think about international wrestling, especially in the United States, is in large part thanks to Stan Dziedzic. Stan Dziedzic is a vice president for United World Wrestling and was a big piece of getting wrestling reinstated into the Olympics after we got nearly axed in 2013. How did he get to that point? Part of it was because of his international career as an athlete.
Dziedzic made 3 world and/or Olympic teams, took a bronze medal at the '76 Olympics, and capped off his career as a 1977 world champion.
A cerebral wrestler who planned everything out to the detail. And that turned into why he was able to be successful as an ambassador and an administrator for the United States and United World Wrestling.
That's it for this round. Stay tuned next week to see who makes the cut.